Everything's broken forever. There we go. Cool. All right, we're good.
I understand that it is not an easy task, but again, these giants will not escape my vengeance.
Maybe we should plan a little bit better this time, since we kind of didn't do so great last time around.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I think me and Lost should no longer be the people at the front of the group, even with dark vision at night. We're not the most stealthy individuals.
That's a nice way of volunteering Cora and I to lead the group.
Where's this discussion taking place? Is it in the tavern below, or is it? Are you up like in the hallway or in someone's room upstairs at Jirashi's?
I guess we probably would have gone downstairs to all be in the same place.
Okay.
Hey, that's an assumption on my part. If we could maybe find a way to separate some of them from the group, that would probably help too. We were chased by quite a few of them.
No one has anything to say. Okay.
Maybe acquire some healing potions today would be a good idea.
Well, the sooner we can leave, the less likely they'll be able to escape our grasp.
We could quickly grab them, or the rest of us could start going and grab our party. Cora could grab some supplies. I'm also going to share with everyone, the fact that the previous vision with the creepy graveyard girl is somehow related to the weird tiefling guy we saw.
And you said Helm told you knew her at the forest?
Helm showed me the rest of that vision, yeah, and Helm said I had met her before on the... what was the word? Met at the edge of the woods. I don't know if that means wood tip. I've been by many woods on my way down here.
Have you met any elven women at the edge of any of the woods that you've been by?
None that stand out.
We did meet Dakota Cecile's family. Maybe his sister?
No one is coming to mind, apparently. We'll have to think about this further, but for the moment, other than healing potions, what supplies do you think you need?
I can't think of anything else. Maybe another time. So that we have more than one.
You're like going up and down in volume to me.
Fading out. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I told you my headset was being weird.
Some bear traps might not hurt. We can lay some traps, draw the giants in there.
Did anybody hear me suggest his Dakota Cecile's sister, or is it too quiet?
I heard that.
Yeah, we heard that.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, some bear traps might be a good idea.
I think you may be right about the Dakota Cecile's sister. That would have been Moontip at the edge of the woods. Remembering Dakota Cecile's sister, did she look like the girl from the vision?
She looked in similar in age, for sure. And now that you're remembering it, like similar hairstyle, even clothing. Could be.
Can I roll like an insight check?
Investigation,
History?
I would say.
Okay.
Would you roll a 1?
Yeah, but don't worry, it's -1, so should be okay.
So 0. Yeah,
Oh, no,
I mean,
+1.
you think you remember like a bar wench you met on the edge of a forest one time that was an elf? Very similar.
I don't know, it could be. I can't tell elves apart.
Well, hopefully we'll be able to figure out her identity soon enough. Maybe
Yeah.
she's related to this merchant caravan.
Guy, so maybe we'll find it when we go assault the giants.
As you guys are having this conversation, the door swings open as a patron comes in, and a raven flies in right over his shoulder, like turns startled. The raven just flies in, swoops in, and lands at the table at which you're sitting. And it looks right up at Chance.
Did you guys order this?
Doesn't look
Remember?
like it's got enough meat on it.
Remember! Crimbella Lavalieri wants you to buy magic goods. See her at her shack near the Lacrimatus Manor. Like hops around on the table, starts picking at Elig's ham shank a bit.
I want to pet it. No, I want to pet it.
Erda, you're not supposed to encourage this sort of hawk mail all the time.
You reach to pet it, and it like a normal raven, it like darts around and looks at your hand, like jumps up and flies and flutters around the table, like everyone's sort of, doing what happens whenever a bird flies all over you, and like leaning back and flies back out the door.
Well, mobile advertisements isn't what I was expecting from a messenger, but apparently we have to go buy some magic items.
We could always stop by on the way out of town, I guess.
Won't hurt. We'll need some extra edge fighting these many giants and their weird lower plane bleeder.
True.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some armor for people. Some more armor.
Magic weapon.
Here we go.
Shields of +1-ness.
I'd need an extra arm to put that.
Maybe they have magical extra arms.
Those are real. We looked into them before. Not in this campaign. Sorry, getting off track. Those are real.
I don't believe we have a monk in our party this time. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind enhancing my arrows with a magical quiver if it could be found, but
Well, let's go by, I guess. Unless anybody wants to do something first.
We have a fair amount of party gold, so no reason not
well, do we want to find the apothecary to get potions and things?
I still do have a potion of greater healing on me from when we purchased them from Donatello, so I'm happy to give that out if needed.
Greater? I thought they were just basic healing pots.
They are.
Then
Okay.
I put the wrong item in my inventory.
He gave you a special one. Just don't tell the DM.
I think there was one greater and several normal ones.
Oh, okay.
We
Well.
should definitely distribute those.
Well, I think they were distributed.
I think I ended up with one.
Oh, okay then. I probably don't have any because
Yeah, I don't have any, but I should be fine.
2d4 plus 2 HP healing. So yeah, I apparently have one.
Why did we give me the greater one then?
I think you were the
barely
most
get hit.
frightened at the time.
That actually sounds very legitimate. So, since I do have the greater one, I'm happy to share that with Nerida or Leek instead, since you guys have been taking much more of the beating than I have been in combat.
You can hang on to it. Maybe just if somebody really needs it in a fight. Remember that it's there.
Once we find some paper and a quill, I'm gonna write your names on it.
Just to remember.
So, did we still want to stop by the apothecarium in that case?
Let's see what the magic store has first, and then if we have extra money after, we can pick up some potions.
That sounds like a good plan.
All right, so you're all heading over to Grimbella's.
Yep.
It's just up the road. You go near the Lacrimatus Manor, sort of just off to the side there. It looks like a small, rundown shack almost. You hardly believe anybody could even live there. You're outside.
I guess I'll knock on the door.
Okay, knock. Knock twice, and the door just kind of falls open on its own.
Oh, okay. I'll open it.
And inside is a lavish entryway with multiple rugs piled on top of each other, like overlapping, like bohemian rug style.
Ooh.
On your right, there is like an extended cushioned bench that looks like it's made of gold. Like, this is an impossible space, right? You're looking around the edge of the shack. You're like, where is all this stuff inside? On your right, there's a bit of cushion with like a gold extended bench. Beyond that, there's sort of a armoire, like perhaps to hold coats or other things when you go in. And beyond that, in front of you, there is sort of like a series of small display cases which have things like books and baubles and strange things in them. There are shelves lining each wall. It's not very wide across. It's like a small entryway, maybe like 10 feet across. On each side are shelves just absolutely packed with stuff. There are like very large skulls, there are small ram skulls, there are all sorts of candles, many different books. Looks like rolled parchment scrolls and things like that. And at the far end, there is a single door that has sort of like gold inlay on it, things like that. And the door opens, and standing in the doorway is actually an unfamiliar figure. It's a female elf, even to chance. No one has seen this person before. It's a female elf, probably about 5'11", 6 feet tall, with dark blue skin, very similar to Thea's. Long silver hair, gray blue eyes, and deep blue skin with just a hint of violet. Well, hello, darlings. It's been a couple days since the party. I wasn't sure I'd see you again.
Oh, hello? Have we met?
I assume this is what you really look like then.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've forgotten. I was in my redhead at the party. Yes, this is me. It doesn't always go well in that company, and I was trying to avoid my employers somewhat, if you don't mind me saying.
Understandable, Rostasia. I understand wanting to look like other people.
Well, it's nice to see the real you.
Yes. I assume you got my message, Raven.
Oh, yes, we did.
Lovely to see you.
It was quite friendly.
Are
you going to pay for the food that it ate?
It ate food? Well, it's a raven. You couldn't swat it away. You're adventurers. You cleared the minds of demons, and a single raven ate your breakfast.
Yes, well, my friend Alik is quite partial to his lamb shakes.
Ham shanks.
Ham shanks. Thank you.
I'm glowering at Cora right now. I'm like,
Well, yes, come in, have a seat, if you like. I have magical services to offer. I know that you are sort of in the market for them, as it were, in addition to several goods I'd be willing to part with. What were you looking for?
Is the stuff like on display or
There are display cases that just have like stuff piled in them, like books and brooches and necklaces and bracelets and stuff like that. But they're sort of encased in glass.
I'll say, do you have anything that would aid with protection or maybe help with wisdom?
Make someone more wise, or perhaps protect them. Let me think. I can't say that I have something that would make someone more wise. I'm more concerned with matters of intellect, you see. I offer typical, well, I suppose not typical for you people, enchantment services, just normal magical bonuses to weapons and armor. I also have, as far as defense, I have this item recently acquired in town, in fact. I believe it's called the Pairing Dagger. It can provide a bit of defense. Also good for when you're using two weapons, as I understand some people do.
Maybe you would be interested in that, Walgren.
I might. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yes, so it's like, one moment, let me get it and I'll show you. She sort of walks over towards the back of the room and off one of the shelves lifts this dagger with a somewhat curved blade, very small, like curved blade and counter-curved handle and a small handguard. Yes, it's very light, very easy to use, and for whatever reason, when you're holding it in your offhand, it just feels natural to fight with.
What does that usually mean?
I've not much for daggers or swordsmanship myself, not like the master, but he has used it, and he says that it's just very easy to use, natural to attack and defend with.
How much are you looking for it?
Well, we are friends. I would say this particular piece would cost 2,000 gold pieces.
Ooh. Okay.
That's the friend rate? Just confirming.
Yes, of course.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to come down even further because we're such great protectors of this town.
Roll
we
persuasion.
can afford 2,000 coppers. That's not such a steep price.
Roll persuasion. This is good music.
And
Very
so it's
shopping
plus
it.
8, so that's 23.
Shopping music. 22. Yes, for the Heroes of Brimshire, which I suppose I don't care much for, but I am interested in hearing about your exploits. If you manage to keep a journal and keep me updated, I would really appreciate it. And as a result, I think we could work something out and cut to maybe 1,600 gold pieces for the dagger.
We could also work out an agreement where we bring you any magical items and accoutrements that we don't need.
Ooh, of course. I have quite a collection, you see, but, yes, of course, I'm always looking for more.
And you had mentioned at the party that you were looking for more of maybe some magical demonstrations of my own abilities. Could we maybe see if that was worth a little bit further of a discount?
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Roll persuasion. You've already sort of persuaded her, so...
Okay.
Something
Oh,
like-
shit. That's going to be a 12.
If you would like to give me a demonstration, I would certainly appreciate that. I'm more interested in the origins of your magical ability. I understand it's innate for you.
Yeah, I don't know much about the source of my power other than came when it needed.
She like pulls out a small notebook and a quill. It's like the quill just sort of like moves on its own to her hand, like completely aside. Could you tell me what it feels like when you are using this font of magic you find within you?
It's tough to describe. It depending on the thing that I'm trying to get done, it feels different on them. When using spells that cause destruction or pain to other people, depending on the element, you'll feel the coldness or the warmth pulling from inside. It's almost as if there's just something trying to burst from you, just freely from your own body. And usually it finds its way rooting into my hands and then free from me creates.
Interesting. Do you ever find it difficult to control?
I've struggled with it in the past. I have learned more and more through use of how to control it. At least I think I can control it. I'm never really certain anymore.
And, you've never studied?
No, never had anybody to train me, never looked at a book. It just flows through me like breathing.
Like breathing, but it is not, all the time. It's just every once in a while. Like when you can conjure it up, you don't, it doesn't burst forth unexpectedly.
I haven't had many issues with it yet.
See,
There's been
well,
occasional moments when that has happened when I was younger, but as of late, it hasn't reared its head yet.
Well, as I said, do keep a journal and let me know, and if perhaps you could describe, I suppose, your method for calling it forward, if possible. I'm interested in trying to reproduce it.
Well, it seems from my casting many times, the more focused I am on certain emotions, depending on what I want, the better the spell result ends. If I'm cool and collected when thinking of frost spells and things and keep myself centered and focus on my breathing, I can definitely feel the ice powers much more strongly. But when I'm mad, when I'm letting my emotions go, that's when the fire normally comes.
So it seems there are certain emotional states tied to different elements, you're saying. That's certainly worth study. Yes, please keep a journal, Mr. Lost. I would appreciate that a lot. Well,
Here's Chance.
Oh, sorry, Chance.
You should have just let her go on. Come on.
I'm not in the mood.
Yes, the stick in the mud. Would you like to buy this dagger? I'm sorry, I've gotten off topic.
I actually have a question for you, Aiden. I know that we have money with a banker as part of our backstory. Do we have access to that money, or is that something we have to go back and get?
You would have to go back to Thara to get it.
Okay. In that case, I don't. As much as I think that this dagger is really cool, I don't actually have enough on me at the moment. So I don't know.
So I'm gonna interrupt here. We have, just so everyone's aware, 2190 party gold. Everyone got 40 platinum. I contributed 30 of my platinum to pay back the plate mail to Party Gold. So that's why it's 2190. So in addition to what you've got, we could talk about spending Party Gold on things. Carry on.
Also, Gwen, I'll let you know that. Remember, there's a sizable amount of money related to the successful completion of this job we've accepted.
Okay, well, if you guys would be willing to use some of the party gold towards it, I could do like
I have other goods as well, if you're interested. This
Yeah, out of
Sorry.
curiosity. Oh, no, sorry. Out of curiosity, what do you have?
I have this cloak that makes you more allows you to blend into the environment. It makes you more difficult to detect. I have, as you've seen, actually, I have this figurine, and she pulls a small figurine that's a silver raven. She says, "You've seen this this morning. In fact, it creates a messenger raven, which you can utilize."
Oh.
I have some gloves that allow you to more deftly remove things from people and places, and perhaps place them in your own pockets. I have this ring, which allows you to jump great distances at will. And on the more mundane side of things, I'd be willing to part with a wand that can enhance your spell attacks.
Ooh, how does that wand work?
You simply hold it, and your spells become more powerful. It's somewhat mundane as far as magic goes, but obviously ubiquitously useful for the cunning caster.
And how much would you want for the wand?
The wand could go for, with the discount for promises of information and perhaps magic baubles, I could let that go for 1,400 gold.
Okay.
I don't suppose you have anything that would be helpful to an archer by any chance, do you?
Not specifically in the realm of firing arrows, unfortunately. I can enchant arrows to make them magical, more powerful.
Could you enchant my quiver to help any arrows stored in it?
Well, you enchant the arrows themselves, and they become magical. That's how that works. But of course, I could enchant your arrows.
There's only so many arrows I can carry with me at any given time.
Of course.
So a more lasting benefit of having something on the quiver would be appreciated. What was the cloak you had to make individuals more stealthy?
Yes. I have it written down here. Just a moment. Yes. This cloak will make you more difficult to see, basically. It sort of blends in. Let me go grab it, actually. She turns around and goes into the back room. Comes back out a moment later.
Feel everything. Oh.
What was that?
I mean, she'll be gone for like a minute if you want to do anything while she's
okay.
gone.
What was that wand again? We had a baby emergency while we were describing that.
It's a wand that enhances your spell power, your spell attacks.
Did she explain what that means? Like what that translates to functionally?
This is your spell attacks. If you want to know about what it does, I could tell you.
Yes.
Yes. I think it just gives you +1 to hit on all your spell attacks.
Okay.
But it's literally like all your spell attacks. Like you just hold it.
Right. But not like spell DC, just,
not DCs, it's attacks. Yeah,
And it
bonus to
counts
spell
as an
attack
arcane
rolls.
focus as well.
No.
So you would have to hold it and an arcane focus on anything that needs an arcane focus.
Assuming you use an arcane focus, I believe.
I don't have to worry
Chance
about that, but
Has a pouch. I think Lost also has a pouch, ingredient pouch.
I do.
Yeah. So I think the only people with focuses are Nerida, or the clerics, Nerida and Alik.
Mine's my shield.
Yep.
well, that works out well.
It's like a symbol on your shield, which makes sense. Yeah, so the Wand of the War Mage would be +1 to all spell attack rolls. And you ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
Good.
She comes back out, unless you guys want to do anything while she's gone.
Hmm.
I don't know. When?
Well, Gwen, you gonna do anything?
Let's not steal anything, okay, guys?
I'm very tempted, and I am eyeing that case full of rings and necklaces, but I think maybe it's probably best not to get into any trouble with the one enchanter in town.
Okay, so she comes back out after maybe about a minute, not too long, with this sort of green cloak, and she's just holding it, and she's like, this is it. Observe. And she sort of like wraps it around herself and throws it over and places the hood over her. And she like ducks behind one of the display cases. And sight of her. Guys want to do anything?
Here? I can't.
I mean, she just ducked behind the display case.
Can I look around the display case and see if I can see her on the other side?
Sure, so you go search for her on the far side. Roll perception. With disadvantage.
Oh, okay. And then-
Matter.
Not good.
I'll give you normal on it.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Look at that. This is a perfect display of this cloak's ability. So you look around behind the display case and you're like, my eyes are really sharp from years of, thievery and cunning. I should be able to find her, but you just can't figure out where she is.
It's pretty good, guys. I don't know where she went.
She like pops up right behind you. Here I am, and she like throws the cloak off.
Oh my god.
How much for the cloak of tidiness?
As you can see, it's quite useful. Not so much to me, for many reasons. I would say, once again, with our friendship discount and our agreement that you keep journals of your adventures wherever you may go, and bring me whatever baubles to at least interrogate and admire. 1,600 gold.
Well, I think we should definitely pick up the cloak if we're going to buy a magical item today.
Chance and Welgwyn, how much gold do you have? Because I feel like the wand will also be a valuable
Mhm.
thing.
On me, I have like 800 gold.
I have like 735.
You can afford both, I think, if we're up to that. Cloak and wand. I don't know if we want to get like rings and whatever. We haven't really probably talked about everything that's in here, but that might take all day.
I mean, wasn't that like 3,000 total? We only have like 1,500 between us. Do you sure you want to give us most of the party gold?
We do, and then there's 2,200.
We just spent all the party gold on getting platinum armor for both of them, so it's
Right.
okay if you want to throw it at something else right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, with my mouth full.
Or is like gnawing on some cornbread from Jirashi's.
Well, I would be.
While poking around in the corners.
I would be honored if we could all agree to help me and Welgwyn get more shiny magical items.
Wait,
Yeah, I think we should get
The- the wand and the cloak, neither of those are related to me, right? Am I?
Cloak would
sword.
You
be-
could wear the cloak.
sword.
I
The
could wear
sword
the
and the
cloak.
cloak, the wand and the cloak.
Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Did you want to?
What are the
What do you
actual
think?
stats on the knife? Because I don't use a
Dagger.
knife that much.
Dagger.
So
Dagger.
it is a dagger. It is considered +1, so that gives you +1 to attack and damage with it. And it also, so while wielding this dagger in the offhand, you get +1 AC, and you may attack with it for free anytime an attack is made with your main hand weapon. The attack also receives its normal damage bonus, so you would also be able to use your dex to give your damage bonus to it.
Ooh, yeah. You
Okay,
definitely.
so especially that's like freaking amazing. Because you don't ever get more than one attack.
Keep in mind it is a dagger. No, you can attack. You can, if so. Right now she's dual wielding longswords, which are D6. But when you attack with your offhand, you spend your bonus action to do so, and you don't get your short swords. Yeah, and you don't get your damage modifier to it, so you don't add your dex to the damage from that.
You have to spend
But
the
the-
bonus action.
You have to spend the bonus action to make the attack. With this dagger, you don't have to spend the bonus action, but it is a D4, but it's naturally +1, and you get to add your damage bonus to it, which would be, I think, +4 for your +4 dex, right?
Yeah.
Either +3 or +4. So
Plus
you get
3.
that damage also. So it would be D4 +4 instead of D6 plus nothing, and you don't have to spend your bonus.
It is good. I don't use the short swords as much as I use the.
So
I don't know if it's better than the like insane sneak attack situation that I have with my short bow.
well, you can also sneak attack with your daggers.
Yeah, I would say
or
you,
with your
That's
swords.
true.
you would have an insane sneak attack with daggers.
That is
And
a
you
good-
don't you don't have to hide to sneak attack. You just have to have an ally in melee with your target. That's it.
Yeah. And the fact that you can, like, if you're attacking with advantage with the dagger and a short sword, you would basically double your chance of actually successfully sneak attacking on that turn. Like, meta wise, a little bit. I played a rogue for a while, and like that weapon that I described is like
Pretty
a
good.
friggin' dream. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
I
think
was-
about it. You have a disengage in there too because your main attack, and you can
Yeah.
still attack after
That's
disengage.
true.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah,
can
you-
keep your bonus action to hide again because you don't need it to attack with the offhand.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
I mean, you're right. That cloak.
I mean, it's a dream, but it does like it's a dagger, so it's not fantastic damage. But with the
Yeah.
with the bonus, it's pretty good. It's going to be more than a short sword for sure.
Yeah, but
Cool.
D4 plus 46 is. It doesn't matter if it's a T6 or a D4. It's that plus
Yeah.
46 that makes the difference.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, do you get your sneak attack dice on both hits there though?
No, just one, but you know, it's
Right.
the fact that it doubles your chance of actually successfully sneak attacking on that turn.
Right, because it's another attack roll. Yep. Okay. Well, fantastic. You wish to purchase the dagger?
Yeah, if everyone is okay with us spending the gold on it, some party gold on it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get a bulk discount and throw in the cloak, the wand, and the dagger? For,
I'm afraid I'm tapped out of discounts for the moment. I'm already giving you quite the deal. But do you wish to buy
about-
the cloak as well?
I think
Yes.
did we settle on wand and dagger?
I think we settled on wand and dagger.
Wand or dagger are probably most functional, although that cloak would probably do you some good, Alik. Make you a little bit more stealthy.
So, I'm gonna ask her now. What do you think about this? And I whip out my telescoping didgeridoo. How much would you give us for this?
What is it?
I just blow.
Roll performance.
Roll low, roll low.
This is one you kind of want to roll out. So what is that?
That is -1, 12.
Well, you play 2 notes. It's not like the most powerful 2 notes you've ever played, but it's sufficient. She's just like, What? It's an instrument, or she's like looking around for a magical effect that didn't occur. It's like, it makes noise. It does appear to be somewhat unique. I mean, I'm not familiar with many instruments other than typical, magical flutes and things like that. But I've never seen something like that. You want to sell it?
If the price is right, I am fond of the instrument, but
It's a curiosity indeed. I'll give you 5 gold for it.
well, I'm afraid I'll have to pass on that. But thank you.
How long does it take you to enchant a weapon?
Well, it does take some time. It depends on the strength of the enchantment that you would like. I'd say for my weakest enchantment, probably about 5 days. For something a little bit stronger, it takes... Moontip is a slightly nicer vacation locale. And I can have it done for you in under a week.
Sounds good. Thanks for letting me know.
So meta, that's obviously +1 for the low end.
Mm-hmm.
The next one up is +2, and then +3, and you don't know of anyone who could create +4? Or
So would I have +2 then on the glaive?
yeah, I would say yes.
Sweet.
And it would become magic.
What kind of armor enhancements do you have available?
Same thing.
Oh, and does she do other sort of enhancements that might make your weapon, like
If you want specialty effects, it depends on the effect that you want, whether or not I can do it, and how much it will cost, and how long it will take. But obviously, more powerful effects will take quite a bit longer and cost quite a bit more as a result.
And then, do you have any trinkets, or can you enchant any trinkets to, say, cast a particular spell or effect? Like a wand, not necessarily a wand, perhaps like an amulet or a ring. Something.
Yes, of course. That takes some significant time, again, as well, depending on the spell that you want to infuse into the item. If it's something very simple, I could probably do it in 5-6 days for a similar price as my weakest enchantment, but anything beyond that will take, again, considerably longer and cost considerably more.
So, could I perhaps enchant my, let's say, shield to bless the party as, functional level?
Enchant it to you, like, to bless. I don't know how to bless. I have no deities myself.
Okay.
How about a piece of jewelry that would enhance wisdom? How long would that take to get?
A piece of jewelry that would enhance one's wisdom would take 50 days of work and cost about 4,800 for you.
Good to keep in mind.
Can I interest you in anything else? Are you sure you don't want the cloak? It is quite useful. Or the gloves, if you need to relieve people of their goods.
What do you guys think? I don't know how much we have left at this point.
I think we were buying the wand and this little dagger, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which was 1,600?
16 for the dagger and 1,400 for the wand.
So yeah, 3,000 altogether. So you guys said you were going to put 1,500 toward it. So that's 1,500 out of party gold. So we have like 600 party gold left, plus whatever anyone has in their pockets. Is, I think, the math at where we are?
Yes, that is accurate.
So I have like 300, 400 gold, 400 gold after giving 300 to the mining party. How much would it be to procure some of those arrows you had enchanted?
Well, that would be the same as the lowest tier enchantment. So 450 gold, and it will take 5 days to inject the arrows.
Oh, you don't have any on hand. And how many arrows would that be?
Don't just do it sitting around. That would be 30 arrows.
Well, you are a purveyor of magical goods. I would think that you would have some on
There
hand.
are
But
so many magical goods and slightly magical weapons, let alone ammunition for bows and projectiles is not exactly a collector's item now, is it?
We'll agree to disagree. After all, I do enjoy myself some good arrows and bows.
Sure, but even slightly enhanced arrows are somewhat mundane. I enjoy interesting things, like this ring that lets you jump. I mean, quite a lot
And
can
what
be
do
done with
the gloves do?
that. They allow you to slip in and out of people's pockets, slip things on and off of shelves, whatever you might need doing. Your hands just seem to move silently and with extreme deftness
30 feet.
while wearing them. Yes, for the slightly less upfront people.
Just out of an intellectual curiosity for later, how much are those gloves?
Yes, the gloves for 1,600 as well.
That's good
Quite
to know.
useful, especially in the right
Yeah.
hands.
Haha. In the right hands.
All right, well, will that be all? Do you want any enchantment services? Or...
I don't think right now.
Okay. Well, I hope that you return safely sometime soon, within the next month or two. And we can share stories and talk about things that I've found, perhaps things that you've found.
Sounds good.
The door is right there. Feel free to stay as long as you like. She turns and walks through the door in the back.
I guess maybe we should leave too.
Yeah, we're not going to look at Welgwyn to, you're sure
So what you
there's so
do
many-
is you buy the gloves of thievery and then you steal stuff from her.
It's like robbing a gun shop with the gun.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to that idea, but we're gonna have to make another stop. Swing by the bank before I can come back and do that. But I'm open to it.
Maybe let's send a messenger to our banker at some point.
Oh, we should have got that fancy raven.
Yeah, because that raven can carry a bunch of gold back with it.
Oh, surely the bank can send the courier, right?
Hope so.
How much weight can a raven carry across Tuatha?
African or European?
One coconut. Yeah.
One coconut worth of gold.
Those African ravens. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Yeah, we got the items, so I'm happy.
Yep.
And I
So-
am actively broke.
You exit the door back out of this sort of lavish entryway. Again, you're standing on the streets of Brimshire in front of this kind of strange shack. Looking around it, it's like, can't possibly be that big.
I gotta have her teach me that spell someday.
We should have her swing by Jirashi's and see if she can improve our rooms.
+1 in rooms.
It's bigger on the inside.
Let's go kill some giants.
All right.
I guess we can be ready for that.
I guess Cora would probably be leading the way, tracking them again.
Certainly, I'm happy to take us back to where we were last night. We just need to be careful since it seemed like they chased us away. They may still have guards posted.
Yeah, we should definitely be on our toes.
Let's hope there are guards.
All right, sneaky people, get to the front. Less sneaky people, let's be in the back.
And Alec has a new cloak.
Could
No,
just
I didn't
pass
get
around
it.
face.
We didn't
Oh,
get the
okay.
cloak.
Oh, so yeah. Oh, Walgwin, you're good on that dagger, right? Do you understand the effects of it?
Yeah, I think so. I might, in the moment, need to.
Yeah. I'll make
Go
a
back
card
over
for
it.
it. And then Chance, the wand is just when you're holding it and you cast a spell, you get +1 to the spell attack.
Okay.
So that's the to hit. And then it also ignores half cover. So
Okay.
anything in half
Cool.
cover.
Does it reduce 3/4 cover to half cover, or does it just?
No, it doesn't do anything else.
Okay.
So you guys are leaving Brimshire to
Yeah.
to go where? You're going back to like the scene of the wreck?
Yeah, but we're heading carefully after the path that we got chased. Ensure there's not.
Well, we're headed to where they were dragging the supplies.
Yeah,
Where we fought the wolves and the giants.
that's the ultimate goal.
Okay. So you leave Brimshire, it's probably about midday now. Head down past the farm and
Do we
stables.
see any people walking away?
There are some people leaving Brimshire. They have like small carts, some of them. There's like a whole pack of them all leaving at once. They have like small carts. They look like mine workers to you. But other than that, there's hardly anyone on the road.
Okay, no one we can ask coming the other way about giants and ambushes.
Well, you're just coming down the road from Brimshire to the main road between Thowra and Moontip.
Okay.
Haven't quite reached that main road yet.
Got it.
You could ask them if they're mine workers. They sure look like mine workers.
What's y'all doing? Hello, people. Why are you headed out of town? What's going on?
Well, after the tragedy at the Western Boar, we had the option to go back and work for the Lacrimé, who are more emboldened than ever, or I don't know, pick up and leave and try to live somewhere else. There's not much other work in Brimshire, other than at the taverns, inns, forges, smelters, bellows, or the mines. It's really all there is. So, if you don't want to put up with the Lacrimé, you can't really live in Brimshire anymore.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
I gave money to Justin, what was his name? To the guy who stuttered?
Harry.
Harry. To Harry to attempt to maintain the Western Boar. You should go back. Chance, want to help me out to persuade them here?
It's unlikely that Harry is also a demon spawn.
I
Thanks,
would
Alec.
be real strange if Harry were a demon as well. I mean, that guy can barely get a sentence out half the time.
But that's why you can trust him, because he has to think about his words well in advance.
I agree, we can trust him. He's been in the town for quite a while, but he's not much of a leader, to be honest. Just don't know how I feel about him.
Understandable, but you have to give him time. He's only learned of his responsibility currently. He can grow into this role if people are there to support him. Be his first followers.
Also, I mean, if there's someone else you would rather see that you feel is more well suited, Harry didn't seem to have much of an ego on him. I'm sure he just wants to see the town do well.
I can't think of anybody else Yeah, I don't know. Hollandar was our leader, Now that he's gone, it's kind of a mess, the Western camp.
Well, we were all hoping that he had been. I'm so sorry that he didn't.
Well, yeah, we can't wait around for the mine to start making profits to get paid. We've got children to feed and families to care for.
How many miners are there?
Roll perception.
Oh, okay.
It's a fairly large group of miners.
+8.
Okay. There are 53 miners total, with many families in tow. So you would guess it's probably like 100 to 120 people total.
Okay.
The head count. I just we're out of time, unfortunately. We can't wait much longer for Harry to get things going. He doesn't have the business connections that the Lackery have. He doesn't know the trade routes. Doesn't know about transport. He knows a bit about running the camp, but it's not going to be enough.
Do you know where you're headed now?
We were going to head back down to Hyton, try to get closer to Thaura. Lots of jobs there, but I don't know. Mining's mostly what we know. We may try to head north, head to the Dwarven mines. Be hard as non-dwarves to work our way in there, probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a journey.
Well, I tried my best to provide Harry the means to continue on. While I understand it may not be enough for all of you, those who are willing to should stay and aid him. There may be opportunities of greater value here to come up with the new crew and develop new practices.
At the very least, give us a few more days, as the road going this way is being watched by giants, and I don't think you guys will be able to take them on.
That's a very fair point, actually.
There are giants on the roadside.
Yes, actually, we've been tasked to help them. Some of the Imperial trade caravans have gone missing, and we saw one destroyed the other day.
They can destroy an Imperial caravan. We probably don't have much chance. Roll persuasion, Cora, and let's do chance and Nerida.
Well, you do have your size going for you. They might ignore such a...
That's gonna be a 1.
And that's a 22.
Okay.
Well, if you have confidence in Harry, I think we could stick around a little bit longer to see how things pan out, but can't stay here forever. Definitely want to avoid giants, but just not sure how long we can stay.
Well, no
All I
one's
ask
ever.
is you first, Ogwyn.
No one's
Only
ever
asking
gonna.
that you give him a chance. Okay.
No one- No one's ever going to be able to overthrow the Lacrimatus if everyone leaves the second things get difficult. One of you is probably a leader. You just need to rise to the occasion and find it out. And not get murdered by giants in the meantime.
You should be all working together. Just
Under the sea.
Hollandar.
Oh, that's not the right song for this moment.
Hollandar was a liar. Okay? He tried to draw you all in to sacrifice you to some giant demon. But the ideals that he spread amongst you don't need to die with him. Harry believes in those ideals, and you guys need to band together to make this work.
I mean, it's one thing to say it, it's another thing to do it and not starve to death while you're doing it. I am moved by your pleas here. I will try to convince the others to go back. Sort of pull everyone around in a camp. Start discussing everything. Well, thank you for your warnings about the road as well.
Of course, I hope you all stay safe.
You as well. Okay, you want to just continue down the road back to where the caravan was attacked?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's up front?
I am.
I think I am too.
Both of you roll perception.
Okay.
A 23.
17.
Okay, both of you, maybe 100 meters ahead, see what looks like a body not on the road, like on the side of the road in a little ditch, basically. And you see Cora, you also see, it looks like it has, like, it's wearing normal clothes, basically. But there's also some kind of satchel next to it.
Someone met their sad fate at the hands of these ambushers, but we should be careful just in case they're nearby. Can I do a survival check?
Are you looking for tracks?
Tracks, like for how fresh the tracks are, as well as for tracks.
Okay. I assume you're looking like on the sides of the road, basically. You stop everybody and the worst roll you could get, aside from double ones. Okay. What is that total?
For a perception, 7.
Well, it's your survival, but yeah.
No, survival. With my survival, it is still 7, although if it is, giant or... What's my other thing now? I don't know. I don't remember. It's not written on my current printout. I think it's aberrations. I get bonus to that, so like 11.
Okay.
It doubles my wisdom intelligence for finding creatures that I am familiar with.
Okay. The area around here is like a mess with like hair tracks and stuff like that. A bunch of tracks you don't recognize. Don't really find anything in particular or anything you're looking for. Nothing seems humanoid.
Okay. Well, it seems to be safe at the moment. Nothing else seems that I recognize is nearby, but take caution nonetheless.
I feel like maybe we could be walking into an ambush. I'm assuming that body is really dead, but you never know. So we should probably be careful.
Perhaps. I'm more concerned that it's somebody who didn't quite make it away from their forces, but they did leave their big bag nearby. Let's see what they had carried with them, what they tried so hard to protect.
I never miss an opportunity to rifle through a corpse's personal belongings, so let's get to it.
Oh, I think we'll get along fine then.
All right, we'll go over and...
We're searching the bag.
Yeah.
Okay, who's
And
searching the
body.
bag?
I'll search the bag.
All right. So when you get closer, you notice it doesn't look like just a plain, ordinary bag. It has a strap that looks like it may go over the shoulder, sort of like a messenger bag. And on the front, there are patches of color, like blues and reds, that looks maybe a little bit like a face, but it's like highly abstract. It's made of, triangles and squares. You pick up the bag. How do you want to search it? You want to just like look into it or
Yeah,
reach
I'll just
into
sort
it?
of rifle through it, dig through it.
Okay. When you reach into the bag, let's see.
Oh no.
Yep. So everyone else sees Welgwyn go up to the bag. She looks at it for a bit. She reaches her hand inside of it, and then gets sucked into the bag.
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm running into the bag. Just straight at it.
She stuck her hand into it, but she could hold it, okay?
She stuck her hand in. Yeah, she was holding the bag up, and then she placed her hand inside the bag and disappeared inside of it.
Yeah, I want to run over to the bag and just kind of stare at it. Not touch
Okay.
it, but just be staring at it.
Oh no, what do we do?
I don't
Figure
know.
it out. I'll go make sure she's safe.
Are you gonna open it and reach in, Alec? Okay. We've got someone else who's reaching in.
Whatever ridiculous thing.
Okay. Oh god, this is really bad. All right.
Is there any chance that I kind of
Actually, while
maybe
I'm
could
running up
figure
to
out
it-
what happened to them?
Our- Arcana
while I'm running up
roll.
to it,
Yeah, roll Arcana.
All right, let's try.
See if you know about what this is.
Nope, that's
Nope.
a 4. I'm
Like-
really confused and scared.
Magic bags do weird things. This is really
while I'm
weird.
running up to it, can I do any perception? Can I do a perception check? I want to see if it, like, if I saw or something strange.
You want to see what?
I want to see if I saw maybe like a tongue, or if I saw the bag do anything weirder than her just like get sucked into another dimension. You know what I mean?
Nope, she just got sucked in.
Can I ask Emily to deliver them from this bag?
All right, so let's roll initiative for this.
Great.
To decide who can do what in what order. Okay, so Cora, it's your turn.
Really? I wanted to let everyone else do their things, and then I'm gonna hold
You can
my
just wait.
action and watch. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action and watch what everyone else does.
Sure. Are you holding a particular action, or are you just?
Well, so I want to
Just
open the
waiting.
bag with like a stick or something, but
I was
Alex
wondering about that.
decided
Okay.
that he wants to charge up to it and open it. So I'd rather watch what happens to him before.
He's gone, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you flip the flap of the satchel open with your stick.
With an arrow, I guess, and kind of poke
An
the arrow in and see if not all the way in, just kind of the tip in, just the tip.
Just the tip. So you put the tip of the arrow in, pull it back out. Nothing happens. Chance,
Okay.
what are you doing? I'm assuming we're just gonna say everyone is like within range of the bag. You can be next to it.
I checked the bag.
I want to. I want to cast frostbite on the bag.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's a save, right?
Yeah, it's a 15 con save.
Okay. All right. So the air around the bag chills, coalesces, freezes, and then starts to melt. Nerida, your turn.
Okay,
The bag.
I'm gonna cast Sending to Welgwyn.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, what happened to you? Where are you? Can you
I miss
see
you.
anything? Are you okay? Are you safe?
And then kisses for the rest of it, right? Isn't that what it was?
Kisses.
Yeah. Well, can you see a way out? We're helping. So she
Okay.
can try to send a message back. Maybe.
Hang on.
We're all okay. We're saying.
Okay. Well, when you receive the message, you can respond.
Do I know the answer to any of those questions? Where can I see anything around me?
Okay, so you don't
Am
see
I okay?
anything. You are like heavily constricted on all sides right now.
Can I sense what it is that's constricting me?
The walls are just pushing in on you.
Are they like
And,
physical walls? Are they like cloth walls?
Cloth is physical, but yeah, they feel physical. They don't. It feels like maybe you could push and fight against them, but also you feel your skin start to burn.
Okay, so I'm going to respond and say Wait, how many words do I have?
25, I believe.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see anything. I'm being constricted by something, and my skin is burning. Please hurry up. Thank you, love you, kisses.
Alright, everyone, it's pretty bad. Her skin is burning and she's constricted and it's dark. We gotta get her out of here.
All right, Lost, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to pick up the bag, but shake it like upside down, like I'm trying to empty the contents.
Okay,
Of it.
you pick up the bag, turn it upside down, and shake it. Nothing happens.
Such
Well, Gwyn. You can try to escape with a strength check.
Okay, let's see how that goes. Alright. Okay, so that's an 18.
Damn. Okay. So you're in this just dark space. You don't see anything. Your skin is burning, but you just fight and push, and you fall back out of the bag.
Yeah! Nobody else put your hands in there.
You fall down onto the road. The bag clasps itself after you
Notice that while
are
she's saying
ejected.
I'm like in a swan dive position, like about to.
You're like about to jump into the bag.
Don't do it!
And at that moment, well, actually, so Allie, you can take your turn. You're just standing there ready to swan dive.
No, well now that she's out,
Protection on everyone.
yeah, but also, okay. Can I how big is this bag, by the way?
It's the size of a standard messenger bag or satchel.
Is it small enough that I can take my helmet off and fit it over the bag?
You can't fit your helmet over the bag.
Okay. I'm gonna tie a rope around the bag then.
Okay. Roll tying a rope. Roll dexterity.
Rope craft.
I probably can't help, right?
That's not your turn, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Grade 11.
How are you tying it around? Are you just tying it around the
Right around the middle.
strap? Okay, you're tying it closed.
Closed, yeah, so it doesn't pop open and eat someone by accident.
Okay, you tie some sort of knot with your rope around the bag. At that moment, you all hear the creaking of what sounds like crossbows being drawn, ready to loose. And that's where we'll go to break.
Oh,
Yay!
bad.
10-minute break. We'll be back at 5:43 p.m. Be right back, everybody.
Or be lost forever in a bag.
That was close.
No, I want to use the bag.
And we're back. Just as Welgwyn Woodbarrel was ejected from the bag, the party heard the ominous creaking of bowstrings. We already rolled initiative, so we can go with this initiative. everyone is basically crowded around this bag. Side of the road here. Let's see. Okay. You guys don't know where they are. They're gone. I need a pen.
Oh, they're on the.
Real world difficulties. This is crazy.
Of course.
Oh no.
Okay, how's my volume now? Is that any better?
A tiny bit.
You sound clearer, but you're still pretty much on the quiet side.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about it.
It's weird because it sounds fine to me. But I don't know.
Over here.
Oh, I can see it, but it's probably inside my
Yeah, no,
magic zone.
I can pretty much guarantee that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Oh, is something missing?
Yep. You got some magic floating trees and bushes over here.
I'm keeping it all for myself.
Is this thing?
Although, you know what? This tree is floating too. So
How about
maybe,
that?
There we go. Now, well,
yeah, that's better for those ones. Now explain this one.
Jesus.
Okay, top of the round actually is Cora.
Yeah, not too much surprise there. So I'm going to do a perception check if someone can roll for me and see if I can figure out where I am hearing those arrows coming from, those bowstrings.
What's your bonus?
I think it was 5, 7, 7, 5? One or the other. 5, I want to say.
So 12 total?
Okay.
Because it was
And
7, so
yes,
7
yeah.
plus 7.
Yeah, 5 for my perception.
Let me see. Sorry, 1 second. Oh boy, I don't think you're gonna see much.
Can't use my passive perception score to start? Oh.
No, not if you're actively trying to find them. Okay, it was a 12 total, right? You
Yeah, that's
found
what we...
somebody. It's gonna be just over this mound here, hiding right behind this bush.
I feel like I can hear them coming from whichever direction that is. That direction. Be wary, and then I'll try to step behind somebody who's taller than me and use them as cover.
That would be Nerida or Chance. You could probably go get behind Lost.
Halik is also several feet taller than.
Yeah, I mean, as close as I can get to Alec generally for his reaction bonuses.
Okay, so you trust Alik. You're gonna step back over here.
Yeah, generally. Trust is
Oh.
a strong word for our relationship.
Okay. It is bad guy's turn.
Oh.
Actually, that's what 2 and 4.
Hey, look, a random die.
So, this guy. Oh. And let's see, where's 4? Guy.
Oh wait. Oh shit.
They have their crossbows ready. They are going to shoot. This guy is going to shoot Merida. Let's just handle that first.
Syndicate assassins, watch out!
Wait. I think those are Greg. Those are markers.
That is 14 to hit.
Nope.
Nope. So a bolt is launched from up behind this tree, but Nerida deflects it with her glaive. Oh, sorry, it gets advantage. I haven't gone yet. Doesn't help. All right, it deflects. Or you deflect, rather. This one is gonna fire a bolt at Lost. He's the biggest target there.
I'm gonna defend him.
All right, so we'll just take the 2 then. You have to say it before the roll in the future, but
Sorry, no, I had to look where Lost was because I thought it was Chance.
see, yeah, Lost is.
Not all half demon tieflings look the same. God.
Hashtag not all. So, yeah, you, Alex, sensing danger, you dive behind Lost and deflect the bolt away with your shield, just barely in time. Then they're gonna. They're just gonna. Well, let's see. What's the range on that? So no, he'll stay here. He'll stay there. Yeah, they're just gonna stick where they are. Brings us to number. Shouldn't really number them, should I? Okay. There is another. He's gonna fire at Chance. That's gonna be 23 to hit.
Yes, absolutely hits.
Okay.
As much as we would like it, I don't think we have anyone with AC over 20 yet.
Yeah, the AC over 20 is very difficult to get. Make a con save.
Awesome. Sweet.
That's gonna fail. So let's roll the damage first. You take 24 points of piercing damage.
Cool.
And Oh boy. Coursing through your veins, you also take an additional 32 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Super
Yeah,
cool.
shoot,
I'm
doctor,
on the
24
ground.
damage.
Oh no.
I'm deaf. Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
It was 24 and 32 for 56 total.
Okay. So yeah, I'm just knocked unconscious.
That was a very high poison roll. The poison courses through your veins. You feel it burning your flesh from the inside.
Now I know
Feel
what it
bad.
feels like for last round, Nerda.
Chance, you get to make a death save on that topic.
Alright. For those, is it just
It's a D20 and you need to get a 10 or better.
Okay. 18.
Okay, so you have one save. That brings us to Nerida.
All right. I am going to cast. Let's go for healing word at level. No, let's do cure wounds at level 2 on our boy Chance here.
Okay. 2d8 plus 5?
Yeah.
It's plus your wisdom mod. Pretty good. 16 points. You stand back up. Make a con save.
1 second. Yay!
You save. You
21.
feel invigorated. Feel totally fine.
Don't believe I can do anything else.
I mean, you have your bonus, but you can't
I don't
cast
think
a
I
spell
have
with
anything I can.
it. Okay. You could move.
I'll back up one, I guess.
Okay.
Well, no, I'll stay here so Chance can do that.
Okay.
I could do that, I guess.
You're just staying where you are?
Yeah, I'm just staying where I am.
Alright, that brings us to Lost.
Oh wait, actually, sorry, I'm gonna go like this. Okay, now I'm done.
Move next to Alik, yeah.
Yeah.
What do I want to do? You know what? The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Barkskin on myself.
Right.
But I'm gonna do.
I don't
Yeah.
think Chance isn't actually poisoned, right? Just took poison damage.
He is not poisoned. He took a boatload of poison damage.
It didn't feel good.
Yeah, I feel real bad. Okay, so you cast Barkskin on yourself, bringing your AC to 16. As you appeal to Miliki, you feel like something might be interrupting your connection to the divine. Regardless, the spell goes through, and your skin is painted over with this thick, hardy bark. That brings us to Welgwyn.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and hide behind Nerida here. Oh, no, that's not me.
That's definitely not. There you
That's
go.
lost. No,
Why is
that's
it
still
picking
not
up?
me.
Here,
Oh my god, thank you.
like a
Okay, I'm not gonna touch that anymore. And then I'm gonna shoot. Well, do I have to roll to hide?
if you're trying to hide, yeah, you gotta roll stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind Nerida. Ooh, all right.
Worst possible roll for a half.
You don't feel very hidden.
Yeah. Okay.
Kind of like
well,
standing between her legs, and she's got a wide stance at the moment.
That said, I'm still gonna try to shoot at this guy over here. One of two.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay.
so
Yeah. Okay.
that's what, plus 6 or 7? 6 or 7.
Plus 6.
It's not a hit. The arrow goes wide. You loose an arrow from your short bow, but the man sort of dodges down and it flies over him.
All right. Well, that's that. I guess I'm gonna stay where I am.
That brings us to another bad man. Why is there die
Oh.
here?
More Batman.
They keep on randomly appearing.
Yeah. I kind of thought they were supposed to be markers of some kind after like moving 3 of them.
That's strange.
Almost all 4 of them that are over here. Yeah.
Some dice.
Yeah, thanks.
You get some dice, and you get some dice.
Bees. All right. He's gonna fire at Lost. That's gonna be 17 to hit.
Oh, great.
Oh boy. So, roll a con save. As the bolt sinks into you for 19 points of piercing damage.
13.
13? No. You feel horrible venom coursing through you. Take 27 points of poison damage.
Well, that's it. Iden's trying to kill us all.
Yes, he is.
This guy is... Okay, that brings us to... what's your bonus?
Divine
You're right.
inspiration on chance.
It's not your turn yet, actually.
Son of a bitch. Stop
Yeah,
making
so-
baddies.
I need to start labeling these guys. Let's see.
Batty, Batto,
Oh, this
Redongo.
is 2. This
Badrin,
is 4.
Adalia.
This was
Brad.
A
6.
fight that shows us how strong rogues are.
This is... sorry, this is 6. This was... 1. Okay. 3. This is... Okay, so that's done.
Well, this is the battle our Iden plays equal level adventurers on the enemy's team, and we see how badly we're doing.
It just shows you how good rogues are, especially at the start with poison weapons and their sticky assassins.
Okay, so it's Alec's turn.
We've got
I
6
cast
so far.
Inspiration finally on chance.
Guess what?
My divine inspiration. Divine, what is it called?
Channel Divinity.
Channel divinity. Yeah.
All right.
Very different word.
You hold your shield with the symbol of Helm aloft. You say a prayer and reach out for the divine strength of Helm to form a bond with your tiefling companion, Chance. Takes a moment, a little moment longer than you think it should, but eventually the bond is formed and you feel bound to Chance.
And we
with Helm's
charge
light.
up to right here, 25 feet. We summon spiritual weapon right here. Why not?
Okay.
And attack that guy.
Roll the hit.
They did not.
Oh no. Okay. That brings us to... Are there 6 on the board? 1, 2.
You said 6 while you were counting.
There's no 5 out, right? Yeah, there we go.
That's all of them, right? Oh, I mean...
What, a 4? He's going to fire at Chance. Uh, 18 to hit.
Chance doesn't take the damage.
All right. You can do that after the roll if you want, but
Oh, it was
Just-
gonna hit him, but
you're spending your reaction to cancel all the damage, or are we doing that
we decided it's like a thing that
for the one
happens.
hit? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Chance's body, as the bolt comes in, Ali looks back over to him and just gives him a quick look. You enforce the bond that Helm has created between the two of you, a bond of protection. And Chance's, just over Chance's body, this luminous plate mail appears and the bolt ricochets off of it. The plate mail sort of shatters with the hit, but the bolt
And goes
ricochets
right to
off
Lost
and
Neck.
falls harmlessly to the ground and doesn't murder anyone today. That brings us to the top of the round. Is Cora.
Okay. Just trying to, like, they're all kind of spread out behind different trees. Not really any great shots here. Has any of them taken damage yet?
No.
Not yet.
Not unless they tripped on the way here.
And I have a 25 5-space movement. And that's perfect. But I'm gonna move next to that tree. I'm not quite in cover, it feels like, this turn, but I can only move 5 unless I do bonus movement, which I don't want to do because I want to attack someone. And I guess this guy, 1 of 2, 2.
2. Just ignore the 1/2. That's like the state.
Will be the one I'll take a shot at to kind of clear up this corner for hiding and dodging.
All right, roll the hit.
Roll the hit. Okay.
You also have your bonus, so you can Hunter's Mark or cast some other spell.
Yeah. Nothing. I was looking at their distance. My spike growth doesn't really do. It does 20-foot radius, so they would need to be within 40 feet essentially to have that be super effective. And there's not really a grouping of enemies that works well with that. I might Hunter's Mark, but it's a level 2 spell. No, that's level 1. I have
Level 1.
4 uses of level 1. Sure, let's Hunter Mark before I
Okay.
Or I will pray to the gods of nature. What monstrosity is this? This bag that was trying to envelop us, and now these archers with their horrible poisons, please lead me to victory, and, maybe these people with me too.
All right. Roll the hit.
Oh, I have like 3 extra
Oh
dice.
my
in my
god.
space.
Why is this happening?
13.
Somebody tell me
13 does not hit. You draw your bow, loose the arrow, but again, this guy's just dodging and weaving. Sorry, why is he rolling again?
17.
Why'd you roll again?
I have 2 attacks when I take an attack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So
Oh.
it's D8 plus the hunter's mark, right?
Yeah, so D8, D6.
Oof.
And I am rolling shit damage again today.
Oh my
Yep.
god. How is
For
you guys are all
8.
rolling so badly?
8.
All right, well, the second arrow finally catches him. It just kind of grazes his shoulder, and he just grins. A toothy grin.
Yeah, well, shove it up your face hole. I'll get you next time, you blackguard.
All right. With that, it is his turn, in fact. He charges
Yeah.
up to you. And is going for 2. She drops his crossbow on the ground, draws 2 short swords. Oh my god. 23 and 20 to hit.
Yeah. Really? Okay. I mean, yeah. Like we said, no one has higher than 20 AC.
It's 3 for each. And roll 2 con saves. Oh my god, I'm rolling so well.
With advantage on each of those, though.
And 17 piercing damage as the short swords cleave into you. So the first one's what?
11 plus con, which is 14, and the second one is 18.
Okay, the first one you do not save. As the poison digs into you for 12 points of poison damage. The second
the
one, by the
Dagger
time you,
damage.
yeah, plus the 17 piercing.
So, now,
Are you poison resistant?
yeah.
Do you take half damage from poison damage then?
No, I just get advantage on the rolls. Advantage on poison rolls, because I'm a stout halfling, while I imagine my compatriot Welgwyn is a lightfoot halfling.
That's right.
All right. So, 4. This guy is in melee with Alik. He likewise drops his crossbow. He's just gonna stab at Alik. Stab, stab.
I laugh in the face of stabbing.
Oh, you don't. 23 and 25 to hit.
Yeah, they're both gonna hit because that's ridiculous.
For 14 points of piercing damage as the short swords stab into you at the same time. Roll 2 con saves,
Both with advantage, at least.
both with advantage. You succeed on both. Poison is ineffective. You shrug it off with your dwarven ancestry. That brings us to 6. Where is he? Here. He reloads his crossbow and fires again at... Chance.
Right. All right.
How about that? 13 to hit?
Ah, it hits.
Is that your AC?
No, my AC is 12.
Oh god.
Damn.
You gotta get used to
And
better
max
armor.
damage, that's 11 points of piercing damage as the bolt digs into you. This one doesn't seem to be poisoned.
Thank God.
Okay, Chance, it's your turn.
Okay. I really hate everybody here with a fiery passion, and I'm just enemies, not my friends here. So,
Oh, Chance, I'll be your buddy. You do quick kicks. That entertains me.
1, 2, 3. Let's see if I'm gonna move myself right in front of Nerida here. There.
And fall over.
Right? Yeah, and just immediately go down because I didn't see the trap that poisoned me. and then I don't want to signal anything, but I want to do. This might be a dumb idea. I'm going to use Scorching Ray as a 3rd level spell and do 2 bolts on number 4, 1 bolt. Or wait, can I get to 1? 120 feet? Oh, yeah. Cool. 1 bolt on 1 and 1 bolt on 2. So 2 on 4, 1 on 1.
Okay,
1 on
let's
2.
do it one at a time. So roll to hit 4 twice.
All right. And I pulled out my wand.
Yeah, I assume you're holding the wand. Yeah, so holding your wand, you fire bolts of flame.
There we go.
Those will hit.
Perfect. So that's since the 3rd level. That is still 2d6. Okay.
Yeah, but it's 2d6 per, so 46 on that
Okay.
guy.
7 and 4, 11 damage.
11 points of fire damage. Roll to hit. Who's the next person you're hitting? Number 1?
Let's go for number 1. I am going to.
That's a fumble.
Oh, that's right. I can't do anything with that. Fuck. Yeah.
No sorcery
In your
points
rage,
spent.
your hand bursts with flame, and you take 1 point of fire damage. You still have 1 more scorching ray, though.
All right. Final one. Let's not do it like that.
Who are you hitting?
Number 2. Yeah, number 2.
Okay, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. The last bit of your rage pours into your final scorching ray. 5 points of fire damage. Okay, that brings us to Nerida.
All right. I'm torn, but I think I'm gonna stay with my group of more delicate friends here, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead at number 2. Seeing him tear into Cora, did not like that.
All right, roll to. Oh, it's a wisdom
You
save.
gotta
Right?
beat my 16.
Let's see how I roll. He fails,
All right, and he's hurt, right?
and he's hurt. So it's what, 2d12?
Yeah. And it wants to be 13. Max and worse.
It's like exactly average. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, and then I will also cast Spiritual Weapon right behind him and try to hit him in the back of the head.
Okay.
18.
As the moon tiara apparates behind him, as you give the signal, it cleaves into him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah, fuck him.
That's gonna be 6.
Oh boy,
The dice are not our friends tonight.
they're really not. So it does hit him, but it just kind of like ricochets off his shoulder. He has like a single pauldron, and it just ricochets off of that and barely scratches him. Gotta roll these dice. That brings us to Lost.
Okay, I'm gonna move basically here, kind of.
Perfect.
There. And I am going to summon my wolves, but I'm gonna
All right.
split them. I want 4 over here and 4 over here. If you'll
So
allow
you
it. If not, I don't really give a
summon-
shit. They go over here.
They can, yeah, they can. What's the? Is it like a range? They have a range.
I do have a range of 60 feet on that spell.
Yeah, so you can summon them wherever. So you want 4 on each guy.
Yep.
I mean, that's what the original Wolf Nuke was. No,
Well, the wolf
Or on
would
this guy?
summon him in a 60-foot ring around you, right?
oh, like
Hey, once I'm level, let's see what. All right. Well, whenever I have,
roll initiative for the wolves.
yep.
Get a 14. 14.
That's an 8.
Still good.
Plus
Wait,
what?
I wanna
Oh,
bend
plus whatever
luck
they're.
on that one.
Okay.
Okay, what does that end up being?
Wait, you can't bend
Oh, I
luck on
can't,
an
damn it.
initiative roll, can you?
No, I
That's
can't.
insane.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
So
Shit.
that's technically it's a 10 because they have a +2 dex. Yep.
They still might be wide after Wellwyn. Let's hope.
Yep. This guy got a 8, 7. Okay. So you say the magic words, you summon the power of Muliki, the wolves flicker, and then appear, and they surround these two guys.
Yeah, so just as a side note, your bark skin would go down.
Yep. I was just about to say that exact same thing.
Because it's concentration.
Yeah, and I know that. So.
All right, Welgwyn.
All right, I'm gonna try my hand at hiding again, but I'm gonna move here. Try to hide behind my friends.
So you won't be able to hide from these guys because you're just in full view of them.
Oh, okay. Can I
From
move
there.
to another place and then hide there?
Just get in the boat.
Yeah. In fact, I would say if you go behind your teammates on this side or go in the bush or go in that bush, like these guys are distracted by wolves, so they're not really
Oh, okay. It's just this side that I have to worry about.
they're not really actively searching for you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna go over here. Hide behind them over here.
All right. Roll stealth.
Okay, that's better.
21. You feel
Nice.
pretty hidden.
Cool. All right. So with that in mind, I'm gonna try to shoot at this fellow over here with my short bow.
This guy?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
did he just? Did I just
Don't
knock
think
him
so.
over?
No.
Oh, this guy over here?
Yeah, this guy. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. Roll to hit with advantage.
Okay. Oh, no. I only meant to roll two of them.
We'll take the first two. Well, it hits big time.
All right.
And it's a
cool.
sneak attack because it's from stealth, so you get your 46. So it's 5d6 plus 3.
Fuck him up.
Good rolls.
26.
He loses track of you as you duck behind your friends, and the arrow seemingly comes out of nowhere and embeds itself straight into his chest. If I have an arrow sound effect, I don't think so. Nope.
Thwip.
Okay. That brings us to wolves. Let's do. You
Kick his
tell them
ass,
to
Seabass.
attack their targets. Yeah, let's do
Yes.
this guy first.
So okay, 1, 2.
roll
3,
8d20.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hit, crit, hit. So roll 10d4.
That sounds right.
10d4 plus 8. Are they plus 2 damage?
So
Yeah, they're plus 2
bite.
damage.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus 8, so 32.
32 points of damage as the wolves dig into him. He's not happy about that. They're just tearing at him. One of them grabs up and bites a chunk out of his neck. Doesn't seem to have like severed a major artery, but he's missing like a small part of his windpipe and is struggling to breathe.
And
dog
wolf set number
pile
2. Oh
continues.
shit! It looks like it's what?
Miss.
Miss.
What is it? Plus 4?
Yeah. Or no.
Miss, hit. So 2 hits.
Yeah, it is plus 4 to hit. So yeah. Okay. So it's just 2 hits.
44 plus 4. All 4s.
Sorry, ignore. I rolled one
Ignore
too
the
many
last one.
D4s.
It's fine.
Yep. So fuck.
Aww.
that sucks.
7 plus 4 is 11.
It's yeah.
All right, these wolves not swarming quite as well as the others, but they do connect and bite at his stomach a bit, tearing small chunks out, leaving streaks of blood. That brings us to baddie number 1. Where is that guy? That's this guy? This guy. Can't move super far. He's gonna shoot at Nerida.
All right.
And he crits.
Great.
So he loads
really
his
hate
crossbow, fires. Nerida, there are enemies on all sides. You spin around just in time to see the crossbow hit you in the head. Fortunately, you have like a bit of a helmet on, or like a tiara or something, some metal covering on your forehead, and it doesn't just completely inject itself into your brain, but you take 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As the bolt slams into your head, start blood dripping down, covering your eye briefly before you wipe it out of the way. Number 3. He's gonna drops his crossbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Just dashes up here. Harbakir Toll Middleek.
Sorry,
It's
give
your
me 1
turn.
second. Put the baby down. She's been very, very, very fussy tonight.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna use my level 3 AOE heal on everybody.
Mass healing word.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. So
6 points.
you
of
hold
healing.
you hold your shield aloft. You chant to Helm. You reach out to Helm. Your shield glows and pulses a bit, and everyone feels the healing word of Helm. They get 6. You said.
Everybody gets 6. Yes.
Everyone heals 6.
And then I'm going to. I'll just take a swing at this guy. Screw it.
Is mass healing word a bonus? It is, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
roll to hit. With the crusher.
Oh,
Eric's crusher.
it was almost a 16. I missed.
So you've been concentrating on healing your companions by the light of your shield and bringing Helm to them. And when you reach back to swing at this man with the crusher, the weight of it catches you off guard for whatever reason. You wrench your arm and take 4 points of stretching damage.
Stretch. I don't think you can bend like a 1. I think it's still a 1. Use that.
It's only going to help him 4, so it wouldn't really do anything.
AO and move
Yeah,
Oh,
nat
got
1
it.
is a nat 1. Okay, seeing his opening, he will try to stab at you with one of his short swords.
I'd like to see him try. He did.
20 to hit.
He tried. He succeeded.
Roll a con save with advantage. As you take 8 points of piercing damage.
He still
So
got
as
40
you-
left in those? He hit me with
Yeah.
both the swords last time.
You succeed the save. You feel the poison starting to enter and just doesn't catch hold. But you take 8 points of piercing damage. That brings us to baddie 5. 5. He also drops his crossbow. Dashes. Here, top of the round, Cora Hilltopple.
I'm going to move past my friendly wolf buddies. Hey, buddies. Give them a couple
Move
pets.
there, you will take an AO.
Pet the doggos.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and sit here.
He crits you on
cover.
your way through.
Oh no.
They have disadvantage
Why?
trying to do that
On
because
all
of my defensive hunter's skill at level 7, which we talked about
That's right.
last time. So
Yeah.
another roll,
It's-
and
It's about to connect with your neck, and your hunter's instincts, you just turn your head like Muhammad Ali. It just slices right past you, cuts the tiniest bit of skin. Doesn't connect.
and go ahead and shoot that guy. That's the one I have my hunter's mark on,
It's the
right?
best thing you can do in D&D is shoot that guy. I think... Yeah, you hunters mark this guy. That'll hit. Roll damage. And he's injured, so 2d8.
Yeah,
or-
I'll keep the D8 for another shot.
Okay. You might miss your next shot.
Yeah, that's true. For 15.
Takes 15 points of damage as he's sort of fending off these wolves. You catch him in the shoulder with an arrow. Ah!
But it's not enough? Okay.
Nope.
Let's do it again.
All right, hold a hit.
Going for the other shoulder.
This
13.
time, you draw again, but in your rush and you're dodging, and your first shot, you're just kind of getting exhausted in the moment. You're trying to flurry too hard, and you fire just over his head as he ducks to avoid like whatever arrows and wolves might be coming his way. That brings us to this guy. He doesn't really have a choice, huh? He's gonna stab at wolves. It's like, oh, what are these? Where did this come from?
Unless he wants to run away and take AOs forever.
Yeah, he's gonna stab at this wolf.
So many AOs.
What's the AC on a wolf? 11?
13.
Okay, the first swing, he stabs at the wolf and it dodges deftly to the side. The second one will definitely connect. Roll a con save for the wolf. It takes 7 points of piercing damage as the short
shit.
sword digs into its side. That will definitely fail.
It's dead.
Takes an additional 12 points of poison damage.
Yeah, it's
Goodbye,
down.
wolf.
And collapses to the ground, slowly turning into dust and evaporating into the air.
Collapse.
There's wolves everywhere! What's this? 4. He's kind of stuck too, and there's no one in range. He's gonna attack. No, you know what? He's like, oh no! He's gonna disengage and move here.
Why? You're such a... I hate this guy. So much.
Daddy 6. Where is 6? Here. He drops his crossbow as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 9. Dashes over. Chance, you're up.
Okay. Okay. This works. I can do something with this. Ha 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 ha. All right.
Throw a fireball on all of us, but shape it.
I'm gonna do pretty much that, but just the opposite of that. So Oh shit.
Ice storm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Ice Storm on. Let's see, that is a 20-foot cube or 20-foot circle cylinder.
Right. You can definitely hit all these guys, and yeah, you can use sorcery points to shape it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we'll call it where just myself, Nerida, and Alik. There we go. Yeah, like that. So Lost is in there. So I'm going to then careful spell to protect all 4 of us from that as well.
Okay. And it's what, a dex save for them?
For that one, Ice Storm. Yes,
Yeah.
15 dex save.
15 dex. So we'll do whatever in order: 3, 4, 5, 6.
Shit.
Oh my god.
Are you?
If only I were a PC. They all save. We go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Oh, goddamn. So half. It's 2d6.
It's 2d8 bludgeoning and 46 cold.
Okay.
Still gonna take a bunch of damage. Why are people drawing circles?
I'm testing just some.
All right.
things
So
with
they take
stuff.
15 damage.
That's a good damage roll.
Hell yeah.
So, why'd you erase that circle? We need that one.
I forgot it turns into difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Take it back again.
So, in stark contrast to a moment ago when you were losing your cool, you have now regained your cool and you're composed. You make sure to channel your innate energies so that you can shape the spell to not hit your allies or yourself. And this hail of ice and snow whirls around and smashes into all of your foes here. They're very dexterous, so they dodge many of the pellets, but they still get smashed by quite a few and are not feeling great. Do you want to move? You are in melee with one of them.
Yeah. No, because I have 10 health, so I cannot risk anything. I'm gonna stay
All right.
here.
Nerida.
Sorry, I'm thinking a little bit. All right, let's keep it simple.
I want to make sure before you do anything. Chance, you got healed 6. You recorded that, right?
Yeah, I was at 4 previously, so
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, it's been a while since I've cast a couple of my spells.
That's fine.
You know what? I am going to first of all try to hit baddie number 2 with my crescent moon.
Okay, roll the hit. Crescent moon sweeps through the air, leaving a trail
That's
of
going to be
dazzling light
19 to hit.
and sea foam. It slashes into him.
For 9 damage.
For 9 points of damage. It gouges him in the side, comes out the other side, leaving a trail of blood in the air. Ugh! He sort of drops to one knee for a moment and stands back up.
And then I'm going to cast Thunder Wave at these guys.
All right.
I'll channel my divinity too. But it's
All
level
right.
1.
So, preparing the divine thunder, you reach out to Umberly. Blast your foes with a wave of thunderous force. It's a dex save?
Oh,
Con save. And you're just casting it at level 1, or?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll do 16.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is it, 16 DC? Spell save DC?
Yeah.
They both saved.
Alright. These guys.
Look at these rolls. This is absolutely
I know, it's
absurd.
Literally
insane.
ridiculous. The average is like, I don't know, like a 15 for all these rolls.
Well, roll damage. Yeah,
No.
the average is... Yeah, they take half as much.
Well, I said I was using my Channel Divinity.
Oh, right, so 8 damage each. Okay.
And is Thunder Wave is not lightning damage.
It's
Thunder
force.
damage.
Thunder damage, sure.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So it's sound?
Yeah, you would think it was like force and thunder would be the same thing, but I guess like for the purposes of channel divinity, thunder is different from force.
Well, I'm talking about my moving them, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah. You can only move them if you do lightning damage?
I think so. So I only have one spell that'll ever work on. No worries. I was just trying to remember.
That's so weird. Well, you can do lightning damage with your glaive at 9, right? And
That's
with your
Yeah, I feel like
retaliation.
objectively for the Priest of Tempest, it should be like thunder and lightning damage because those are like hand in hand. But I don't know.
I mean, they're not at all the same thing, and you would think it would be thunder, if anything, right? Like lightning
Yeah.
doesn't push
Yeah.
people, but
But
thunder
everything
will.
else specifies both except for that. That's the
I
only
know.
thing that says only
Thematically-
lightning.
We might house rule that. We'll have to think about it. Like that's pretty stupid. Okay, that brings us to Lost.
Okay. What was I just planning? Oh yeah, now I remember. I was like, I had something in mind. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I
You already
tapped
did
that
it.
out. Yeah.
Well,
You probably could, but
Well, I mean, it would wipe out the other ones. I just get
Concentration.
one more wolf pack.
Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
point?
up on the wall.
you can just move them far, I guess.
I am going. Yeah, I'm gonna cast. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth, like right there, so it'll hit these two guys.
Okay.
20-foot cube.
Is it a dex save for them?
Shit. Yes, it is. 13.
13, huh?
Yeah.
This will be the roll I roll terribly. Nope. They both save. And it is double rough terrain here. So you
great.
reach out.
And F those rolls.
It's not horrendous. You reach out to Miliki, attempt to disrupt the earth around them and slam them with boulders from underneath. They both kind of dodge out of the way a bit. It takes I feel like the spell maybe wasn't quite as powerful as it should be. So how much damage? 11, and they take half?
Yep.
So 5.
Yep.
These guys, man, they're just like super dexterous. Super everything, apparently. Fighting super villains. Okay. Did you want to move?
No.
That brings us to Welgwyn Woodbarrel.
Okay, I'm going to. I might stab a bitch.
He is in melee with you.
That's true. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna stab this guy with my regular dagger and then my fancy dagger. Is that how it works?
Regular short sword, yeah.
Right.
So just roll 2 attacks. The first one will be the short sword, and the second one will be the dagger.
Okay, cool. Let me get on over my dice.
Double ones incoming.
Don't even say it.
There's
Okay,
worse
that'd
things
She can
for
re-roll
a
ones,
halfling
though.
than double ones.
There you go.
Yay!
All right, so that's
Those definitely both hit.
sweet. And it's 1d.
So it's a D6 for the short sword,
Right,
plus
and
3,
then- okay, gotcha.
and a D4 for the dagger, plus 4.
Okay, so d6.
Have sneak attack.
No.
then.
Oh yeah, plus 4 D6 for
Oh,
the sneak
gosh.
attack.
Oh, right. Wait,
So
am
just
I
roll
hitting?
3 more D6 and then a D4.
Okay.
Those are some good D6s.
And the D4 is this last one.
Am I still in the meeting? The
Yes.
Zoom?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. My computer doesn't seem to think so. That's okay.
And then 1d4.
Just close that. That's not the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I figured it out.
18.
18 plus 6. So, yeah. Well, plus 7. Because it's 4 for the dagger and 3 for the short sword. So, 25.
Woo!
Wow.
So,
Okay, that
this
was a
guy
good purchase.
has this guy has just run up to engage you, and Welgwyn just turns around, fire in her eye, can't stand the onslaught, and at one point you like lop off his forearm, his left forearm, as he's trying to defend himself, and his bloodied, diced body falls lifelessly to the floor.
And there
Cool.
was much rejoicing.
And there's much rejoicing. You can move. You still have a bonus, so you can move and hide, or you can move and dash.
Yeah. Oh, why did I? God, I keep picking people up by accident.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna move over here.
That's
Nope.
difficult terrain.
Oh, that's
Why?
difficult terrain.
That is, but you can. So it's half move. So it basically costs 10 to move here, and then another 10 to move here. So you have 15 feet of movement left.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind this bush.
All right, roll stealth. You're hiding literally like next to this guy, so I think he's just gonna see you. But everyone else may have trouble seeing you.
All right.
Oh!
You dodge into the bush, and where'd you go? You're just gone. It's a total mystery. Your friends have no clue. This guy like is looking over like, I got
Don't need no magical cloak.
completely lost you. Wolf's turn.
Okay. Well, I guess the first 4 are gonna just keep on attacking that other guy, and I assume the other 4 that have no target now.
So there
are
are
just gonna-
3 here.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. That's what I meant. The 3 that are here are going to attack this guy. I would assume.
Let's see. I mean, do you want them to just bully up on this guy?
Yeah.
And they're following your commands, so I would imagine they're just like.
Okay. Yeah. No. I want those 3 to attack those guys. I want the other 4 to actually come down here.
Okay.
Maybe actually go after this guy because he's the next closest target.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. You run down and start swarming this guy.
Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say on top of Welgwyn.
On well, they
so
jump.
well. Who's hiding so well.
Welgwyn
that
is
the wolf
part of the ground.
steps
You know
up.
those ghillie suits where you're like they just
Yeah.
pop off the floor? Yeah.
They actually named those after Welgwyn. They used to be Welgwynny suits, but
Welgwynny
they've
suits.
changed over time.
Stop it. Let me have the last one, you pain in the ass.
So
Of course it's irrelevant because it was a...
miss hit crit.
Okay, so that's...
One hit, one crit, so 64 plus 4. As these wolves continue to jump all over this guy. How much health?
Great. So 20 for that first guy.
All right, the wolves in typical wolf fashion. This guy has been injured pretty thoroughly already by the moon tiara, digging through him and wolves biting him apart. Somebody unlocked furniture, please.
I think
don't
I did
do
that while I was typing. Sorry.
Please stop.
How that happened.
The wolves tear him apart. He was already pretty injured and confused, and now he's just having a worse day. All right.
Yay, okay.
And
so
4
then the
attacks
other
on this guy?
ones- 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Shit.
Miss. Hit. Miss.
+4 to hit.
1 hit. They're having trouble with this one. He's wilier than the others.
Oops. God damn it. Okay, so that's two of those, right?
It's because he's in a bush.
+4, so that's
No,
10.
+2.
Or +2, yeah, so that's 8.
8. Most of the wolves missing. He's dodging around, smacking them away. One of them bites into his leg. Ah! He yells a bit.
And I would say the first 3 that killed that guy probably are going to head to the next closest
Yeah, that's
target.
true. What's their move speed? 30?
40.
40. They can just do whatever they like. They're fucking wolves.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to baddie number 1. It's where? Is he dead? He's dead.
He's dead.
There's only the 3, yeah.
Wait, he's over behind this tree?
Where?
I forget how
he's
to
so
ping.
sneaky. Look at him.
Tab.
He's a
Oh, yeah.
sneakster. Okay, he's not dead. I think 3 might be dead.
Is he forgotten?
No.
3's right there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But
He's like seeing all this magic go off. He's like, let me see. First of all, is he stupid? Yes. Is he brave?
Double yes. Stupid and brave is the most powerful combo.
It's like, the magic? I scared. 2, 3, 4. He runs for his life, leaving his crossbow behind. Number 3 is this guy. He's having a very bad day. Not the most horrible day. He's gonna attack Nerida.
Alright.
Is Alec going to defend?
Yes,
Okay.
I am
First-
going to defend.
First attack is at disadvantage. Oh my god.
Did I jam his dagger?
Alec, take an attack on him.
All right.
Roll to hit.
Do I get advantage on this attack? I'm probably gonna miss.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, take advantage.
Oh,
Take
good,
advantage.
'cause otherwise- Hey!
All right.
Impressionate him.
Roll damage. So he goes to attack Nerida, and he's like nervous because wolves and all sorts of stuff.
That's pretty good. 17.
Alec, you go to defend, and he's so like as soon as you start charging in the way, he hesitates, and sensing the moment, you strike and slam him in the chest with the crusher for 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nerida is impressed. Nerida will remember this.
Take an inspiration for that.
Yay!
Keep in mind that you guys can use your inspiration too to reroll d20s.
Unless you already
Okay. That was really bad for him. He can't disengage now. He's having a bad day. Okay. Harbakir told Middleek, it's your turn.
All right. Mr. Glove is going to move up 1, 2.
Double
3
ones. That's 1 in 400.
on that guy.
Yeah.
4.
Roll to hit. He's surrounded by wolves.
That's a 15.
That
Oh,
hits.
15.
That
Still
also hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
hits. That is plus 3, 9 damage.
9 points of damage as the glove of Helm smashes into him. Ugh! He's been bitten. He's been smacked. He's
And then
reconsidering.
I'm going to cast Nice. What is it called? My cantrip.
Word of Radiance?
Word of Radiance, which is a con save
Alright, so these two make con saves.
of 14? 14.
Do whatever their order is. I think it's 3-4. 3-6.
Oh my god. Fuck them.
Pretty sure that hits a wolf.
That does.
Let's have what? 11 HP?
Yes.
Roll a con save for the wolf. 7 points of piercing damage.
Yep. Fail.
That is a fail.
So
Poison courses through the wolf for probably lots of damage. Oh boy, is that dead. It looks sick for a moment and then collapses to the floor. Now he's going to swing at this one. Nope. He fumbles. The wolf gets a little nip in on him. As he goes to swing, it kind of like bites at him and hits his hand for 4 points of damage. Ah!
Get.
He can't reasonably move without being eaten by tons of wolves.
And Welgwyn is also.
He thinks Welgwyn is nearby. Yeah, he doesn't know where she is, but he thinks Welgwyn is nearby, so he's gonna stay on his guard. Top of the round is Cora.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this one. Three.
All right. I'll say he's in half cover because the wolf is in the way, but yeah, go ahead and shoot.
He's taller than the wolf. I can shoot his upper half. Okay.
He's taller than the wolf, but he's like
and
that's
I'll
how
use
half
my
cover works.
Special. My bonus action to switch my hunter's mark. So 29.
Right. That hits, obviously. You draw back, loose the arrow. It hits him right in the chest. For 12 points of damage, piercing damage.
Can they get the extra D8 because he's damaged?
That's optional.
Optional, and I can only do it once per attack round. So I was waiting to see for crits and things. So generally, I usually wait for my second one. Anyway, so I'm going to attack again.
Calculated risk, right? Like you may not hit,
well,
but if you crit.
I missed the last one, so I didn't get it the last round.
Yeah. That'll hit. You draw again, deft as you are with your bow, with Velen's bow. Loose the arrow. This time it just catches him in the shoulder, but a significant amount of blood pours
12.
down. 12 points of piercing damage. Would you like to move, or is that your turn?
Not my turn.
2 and 4 are both fucking dead. Batty 6. Oh, he's having a rough time. Is he smart? No. He is brave. So he'll attack Alik.
I laugh at his attacks that always hit me.
Yep, sure does. So the first one, you roll a con save. Take 6 points of piercing damage as the short sword plunges into your side. That's gonna fail.
Yeah, I guess so.
Take 12 points of poison damage. Does that get reduced for you?
I'd say I take half, yeah.
Yeah, so 6. 6 points of poison damage as the poison from the sword courses into you. He feels good and laughs and swings again. Stabbing at you with short sword. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck, though?
8 points of piercing damage as the second short sword plunges into you. Roll a con save with advantage. Okay, this time you're ready for the poison and you're bracing yourself. You sort of push it out of your veins with your dwarven strength. Chance, your turn.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so there's only 3 dudes left. Alright.
Is Battery 1 dead?
I believe so. These are the last
Okay.
3. Oh, one
Okay.
ran away.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
That was the other one. I'm gonna take just a little step back. Right there, out of the fun, difficult terrain. And you know what? I think really going through a lot of emotions in this fight and having to deal with it, I want to tap back into being pretty goddamn mad at these dudes and use a Scorching Ray as a 3rd level spell again. I'm going to do 2 of them on number 5, and then 1 of them on 6 and 3.
Okay.
Only if you make me believe your anger.
You can do them one at a time too. You don't have to declare them in advance.
That's true.
Yeah, you know.
This is fine. All right, so roll the 2 to hit on 5.
Both of these are. Look at that.
Those will hit.
Yeah, that's 22s. Cool.
That rod of blasting.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
It might be 23, in fact, because you get +1 for the wand.
Ooh,
15 points of fire damage as your Scorching Ray pours forth
okay.
and sears this man's back as he's facing these wolves.
Say goodbye to your cool back tattoo, asshole. All right.
Let's see. Did he have a cool back tattoo? He did.
The identical back tattoo.
He did. He had what looked like a sort of curling spiral-shaped monkey tattoo that is now like scorched, and the skin is sort of like bubbling and peeling.
Yeah.
That's to hit 6, so that hits.
Perfect. And then 2d6. Come on, get rolls. Oh, I'll take it. Okay.
6 points of fire damage as your 3rd ray again burns this masked man. Last one.
Let's do it.
See if they all hit.
Ooh, that
So
is
much.
14.
14. That will miss. This guy, dealing with lots of targets, still manages to jump out of the way as the ray scorches past him.
All right, then I'm just gonna move a little bit further away from all of this. It's 10. So yeah, that's about as far as I can move.
Okay. That brings us to Nerida.
All right. Well, I will bring my moon over here.
Yep.
That's too far
Like
to do.
floating over the wolf or whatever.
I don't think it can even make it that far. I think it has to.
Oh,
be
okay.
here. Yeah. And then I will smack number 3 with my glaive.
All
I'll
right.
try to.
Roll to hit.
That's gonna be a 9. Oh.
No. He's in
Can I-
Does Ben luck
desperation.
help?
Yes, I can. I'm gonna bend luck on that one. Oh wait, 9. Shit, it's not.
It probably doesn't. Yeah.
'cause that's gonna
You
be a
see
30.
Nerida missing. It looks like she's off balance. Again, with her new glaive, she's not quite used to it. You think you might be able to help her, but she looks pretty off balance. And this guy is fairly deft. He's dodging around.
Let's just see what it does. Ooh, shit.
For bringing it to 13. So, Nerida, for some reason, you feel like your balance suddenly steadies itself and you manage to swing, but unfortunately, your target is just too quick and he dodges out of the way. Anything else? That's it, right?
That's it. I can't do anything else.
Oh, you can move, but yeah, you probably don't want to.
Yeah.
Lost.
I am going to step up here next to my boy Chance, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast.
Tiefling bros stick together.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right. So 2d8 plus 2 is
2.
your wisdom mod?
Yep. Let's see if the rolls are in my favor on this one. Oh, well, one of them was 12.
So you conjure the healing power of nature through your goddess Miliki and channel it into your arm. You feel it fading just a bit, but you reach out and touch Chance, and it heals him for 12 points of damage.
Thank you. Now I can maybe survive one hit.
Welgwyn.
Oh, I think I'm gonna attack this gentleman standing right next to me here with my short
This
sword.
good gentleman
and my...
here. Yeah, roll to hit. He has no idea you're there. Roll with advantage.
Okay. Back over there.
That's the short sword that hits. Go ahead
Cool.
and roll damage. D6 plus 3. Oh, and plus 4d6 for the sneak attack.
Pretty sure he's dead.
That's 17.
17 points of damage. You sort of leap from under the bush, stab him right in the side, right in the kidney. He can barely even groan as the blade plunges into his back. That does what? 73? Still up. You want to hit him with a dagger?
Yeah, I'll try him again with the dagger.
This guy's so strong.
So roll a hit with advantage. It's part of the same attack. Oh no.
Oh wait, I can reroll one of those, right?
Can reroll a 1.
Okay.
You want to talk about the odds of that one, Hayden?
Well, I mean,
The dice gods are a cruel and fickle mistress.
yeah.
Yeah. With that in mind, I'm gonna disengage. And
You
get.
don't even need to spend your bonus to disengage because you attacked.
Oh, right.
So
Then I'm just gonna go. So in rough terrain, it's double. So
you spend 10 per, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you can pretty much get over there.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
10,
just gonna
20,
hide with my tiefling friends.
5, 30. Okay. You want to use your bonus to hide?
Yeah. Can I hide behind?
Oh, yeah.
Lost. It's lost. It's right in front of me, right? Lost.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you
And I
keep on
moved him. Oh my god.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Too many people picking up the same figure.
Lost moves to get out of the way of Welgwyn, and he does a little jig. Flies through the air. Yeah, roll to hide. Don't feel super hidden.
Oh well. That's all right.
Not as much of a ninja as you were a moment ago. That brings us to wolves.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Assuming that's these
rounds.
3 on this guy.
Plus 4 to hit, so...
Hit.
Nice, okay.
Roll
1,
64.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You don't have to roll this damage. He's fucking dead. Yeah, he's super dead.
Okay.
Wolves tear him to shreds in typical wolf fashion.
Yes, indeed.
And
Okay, and
they
then-
move in.
5, 6. Group number 2. Oh, shit.
Miss, hit, miss. 1 hit. 2d4 plus 2.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, 7.
7 points of damage as this guy is just dodging all over the place. It's difficult to find purchase on him. That brings us to Batty 1, who is dead. I think Batty 3 is also dead. Oh no, he's here. This is our guy who is doing everything. What's he gonna do? Oh my god, he's doing it. Okay. He's gonna attack Nerida. He's feeling desperate, but he's been dodging a lot. Alright, you protect the first short sword attack. Good thing you did. You block him into a fumble. Roll a d4 as you smash him with your shield.
It does 50 damage.
I think so. It is max damage. Still feeling confident though. He stabs at Nerida again, but he can't find purchase on you. You just dodge deftly to the side, smack his sword away with your glaive, laugh at him a bit.
Call him a loser.
Nice try, loser.
I cast Vicious Mockery. Oh, wait, I'm not a bard.
The godliest of taunts. Inspired by Umberly herself. Okay, so Harbakir told Middleek.
Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to do my Radiant.
Oh, and this rough terrain is gone.
So they get to roll con saves.
All right.
Damage.
It's 14 or 15.
14.
Second one saves. Number 6. So it's 6 damage?
6 damage.
Oh boy. As the divine light of Helm pours down. Again, sort of flickers for a moment just at the edges. But burns into one of them. The other one shrugs it off without much trouble. Then glove.
Glove slap that guy.
Alright, roll the hit. The most melee encounter you could be in.
Not gonna do it.
That's gonna miss. This guy, he's just all feet.
With that, I actually gotta go for the night.
Okay.
Alright, good luck mopping up these two.
This will be over momentarily, I imagine.
Alec's gonna yell, capture one of them, question them for the syndicate information.
They're literally surrounded.
Uh,
Okay,
yeah,
good night. Top of the round is Cora.
I don't know. I'm pretty angry with them at this point. I guess I'm going to take a non-lethal shot at the one that is closer. So number 3.
Alright, roll to hit. We'll have, again, plus 2 AC because he's in cover. Oh,
16.
No, just barely misses.
16.
He ducks behind the wolf in front of him. Just barely misses. Same thing.
Can I bet? I'm gonna bend luck
And
that
again.
second one.
Okay, go ahead and bend luck.
For a D4. How do you roll it?
Did a
For
1?
17.
That hits, actually.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage. You know what? You don't have to roll damage. He has like 2 health. There's no way you're not killing him.
Non-lethally.
Non-lethally with an arrow? Do
Yeah.
this.
I have some of those blunt tip arrows.
All right. You draw a blunt tip arrow take aim at his head.
Bifurcated.
And the arrow flies true, smacks him in the head. He reels and spins around and falls to the ground unconscious. Yes, it just has a boxing glove.
Yes, that's what yeah.
Okay. Do you want to move at all?
No, I'm okay with where I am. I will use my bonus action to change the hunter's mark to the last one.
Okay. He's surrounded. He's gonna disengage. Well, you know what?
He can't. He's surrounded.
He can disengage still.
You can disengage from everyone at once.
Yes, that's
That's
what disengage
crazy.
does.
But he would
no,
have to have somewhere to move to, and he can't move through
he can
enemy
move here.
territory.
Move here.
Okay.
So but instead, he looks for a moment like he might try to disengage. I mean, honestly, he probably shouldn't be able to in this case, but he's just going to try to run. So anyone who wants AOs, I imagine Alik is taking an AO. Nerida's taking an AO.
All of the wolves.
All of the wolves. Alik is going to hit him, I'm pretty sure.
That's 15 for me.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
Alik hits for 11.
Oh, I get 15.
15, wow.
Yeah.
The 15 will do it. The wolves don't even get a
I'm
chance.
knocking him out.
Oh, are you? Okay. You want to knock
Yeah.
out two of them?
No.
Oh wait, no, then I'll just kill him. I didn't. Sorry.
Oh, we already captured one.
Already captured one.
All
I
right.
want to say hello to Frederick. I bring it down on top of his head.
He's like turns to run. Alik, seeing this opportunity, smacks him in the back of the leg. He falls down to one knee. Nerida says, "Say hello to Frederick." You do the same thing that happened to Frederick. You bring your glaive down, cleave his head clean in half, and he, like, his body just slumps to the ground as he tried to make his getaway. Bloodied. It's a horrifically gory scene. You pull your glaive out of him. Like, you have to wrench it out of the base of his neck.
Maybe now it's been broken in. It'll roll better.
Yeah. And that concludes this combat. I think that's a pretty good spot to leave it. We'll deal with the fallout from this next time, if that's all right with everybody. Yeah.
Oh,
Good game.
man. Yeah, dude, holy.
Those
holy
guys
balls.
are pretty strong.
Yeah, that was harder than I thought it was gonna be.
Poison damage is not a joke, bro.
Yeah.
So I get to raid all their poison stocks now, right? I'm gonna have
Sure.
poison arrows forever.
Sure. They don't have, well, like, you use like a vial of poison to poison one thing like one time. But yeah, you can definitely get
Okay.
some poison out of this for sure.
The cat says, "Good job, everyone." You can use my NPC. Faye, come here. Faye, hit the roller strip.
Yeah, good job, everybody. We'll end it there for today. Thank you to all our viewers for joining in. We finally hit 30 followers. Thank you so much. Let me see who are the two last
Hooray.
people who followed us. It was Rachel B, 815, and Life in Pain. Thank you guys so much. We really needed 30 followers to get to unlock extra features on Twitch. Like, we literally couldn't do reruns. So hopefully, if Twitch is not lying to me, we'll be able to like show reruns and stuff like that. Unfortunately, the audio from the beginning of this session is kind of just missing. I have like rough transcripts that I can put up, but basically there were two dreams. There was one dream where Alik was contacted by Helm to Helm basically admonished him for Nerida being so injured, and then again showed him the vision of a young elven girl similar to what he had seen before, who was approached by a dark black tiefling after she failed in her ritual over the grave. And then Lost had a dream in which he was peacefully in the woods. There was a cabin nearby. He went into the cabin to find a scene of his parents, and his mother was basically like caring for him as he was a very young baby. And the black tiefling appeared in his dream as well, said he was there to observe, talked directly to Lost, though Lost couldn't interact with his parents or his little baby self. And shortly after that, a group of 6 people in white robes, adorned with the symbol of Selene, came in and basically took Lost's family away and removed him from his mother. And he had a small discussion with the black tiefling about that, who kind of taunted him and said, maybe the gods don't always favor you. Anyway, that'll be it for tonight. Again, thank you, viewers, so much for showing up. We love you guys. Feel free to be more active in the chat. Check the links below for Twitter, YouTube, Discord. Feel free to join our Discord. I've been playing a lot of like Escape from Tarkov. We play some PUBG. We play Monster Hunter World. We do that stuff throughout the week, so feel free to chat with us and join us, or talk about TFT, talk about D&D, whatever you want to do. Thank you to the players. Thank you guys so much for indulging me again every single week.
Thanks,
Thank you.
It's been
Kill us.
a ton of fun. There were 2 very near-death experiences today. So yeah, we'll deal with that. Don't forget there is that bag still nearby as well. And we'll see everyone next week, Sunday at 4 p.m. Yeah, tighter the rope. We'll see everybody again next week, Sunday 4 p.m. for more Tales from Tuatha. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
We're out.
We did it. Bye. Knock on wood.